want to do it?
First off, I'm calling bullshit on this so-called authentic DM because deep down we all know this collab was the brainchild of some social media intern at Heinz who had the revelation that Ed Sheeran's hair was red and so was their product.
I've got an idea for a Heinz ketchup commercial.
Well, there's the issue right there. Sharing your ideas. Also, everyone has an idea for a ketchup commercial. My 6-year-old nephew comes up with 4 new ideas before breakfast. So the fact that Heinz actually went along with this random, unsolicited hallucination that Ed Sheeran just happened to have after smoking some bomb kush is a stark reminder that we as a society have decided rich, famous people can just do whatever they want whenever they want. And now, that also seems to include telling companies that they have an idea, where the said company pays them for a idea.
I was at this super posh restaurant.
You're right. This place does look super posh. So why are you wearing a backpack? Seriously, grow the f*** up.
And paintings on the wall.
Anyone who thinks paintings on the wall make a place super posh has never been to my college dorm room. And to be clear, Edward, this is not an invitation to stop by my home with your big condiment ideas.
And way too many forks.
Saying that there are too many forks doesn't mean there can't also be too many knives, so the rush to erase them seems either discriminatory or the result of someone discussing Rian Johnson's Knives Out way too close to the active set.
I think classical music was playing, but maybe it was jazz.
You think it was playing? There's no reason to be confused about the kind of music playing in this commercial if it was outlined in a pitch. The style of music would have been decided ahead of time, and that would be that. And if this is word for word what he sent to Heinz, the only appropriate response would have been, "What the f***, Ed? Are you pitching a commercial or just describing a random memory?"
Mr. Sheeran, is this your first time dining with us? And I say, yep.
A Grammy Award-winning singer-songwriter was the mastermind behind this completely useless moment.
The waiter comes over. He's telling me about the specials.
Thank you, Heinz Commercial, for giving a riveting play-by-play of arriving at a restaurant. At 30 seconds in, we have seen 0 reasons to purchase your product.
With a side of blah, blah, blah.
Imagine getting a text with this exact verbiage. Now imagine getting that text and thinking it would make a great commercial. Finally, imagine making that commercial and still having your job at Heinz. I know, can't fathom that last one either.
So I reach into my bag and I take out the only thing that can complete me.
Ketchup is the only thing that can complete Ed's life? Well, that is just sad. Did Ed describe a tiny white chihuahua with a bell collar in his pitch to Heinz? Did he? No. Why is dog? The moment the ketchup finally appears, Ed manages to repeatedly cover the label to ensure that the product that they are supposed to be selling will be barely seen during this 80-second commercial. Also, we must admit, we were all waiting to see if he was going to pat the bottom or chop the side of this Heinz bottle. Now I can already feel some of your blood pressures rising in your rush to blurt out, "You gotta hit the 57." But the problem with that is it releases the ketchup too quickly and you miss out on the 5 minutes of waiting for the ketchup to appear. You know, that glorious 5 minutes of not having to listen to the family discussion going on at the table because you're focusing on the only thing that matters, your ketchup. Also, I'd be remiss if I didn't acknowledge the last sin for being a better ketchup commercial than the one we're currently watching. No.
So that's my idea.
That's it? You tote ketchup into a posh restaurant and add it to your fancy food? Nothing spills? Nothing interesting or funny happens? Fine, I guess I'll just have to DM Heinz with a few of my own ideas, and I promise you they will feature Ed Sheeran and be much more sinful than this. Somehow Ed turned his fork back into a knife and no one talks about it.
Do you want to do it?
Ed Sheeran asking you to do it, and you doing it with Ed Sheeran.
He thought you were gonna close his f***ing restaurant down, you asshole!
Remember to also check out Cinema Sins, where we send movies, and TV Sins, where we send TV. Also subscribe to Commercial Sins. Click the bell, like this video, slap your mama's ass. Oh, and check out cinemasins.com, which has all our videos in easy genre categories and links to our store where you can buy our sweet, sweet merch that we guarantee you will love. Guaranteed void in Tennessee.